I thought that I had a good balance between sort of the dramatic and the comedic that I thought fits well for this type of genre. And everybody sort of had a really great sense of comedic timing and a natural sort of cadence with each other that I thought, excuse me, really contributed to why the piece sort of had a good sense of rhythm and pacing over the course of the runtime. There was a lot of moments that I thought, worked well dramatically while also simultaneously being absurd. And I thought that the piece had a great sense of self awareness that allowed it to navigate that balance in a way that didn't sort of undermine the central premise and sort of maintain the stylistic conceit in terms of the drama and the potential of violence, the potential of criminal elements getting out of control. I thought that the piece sort of worked well because mainly because of the actors being able to carry that conceit throughout the course of the runtime. So I thought it was well acted, but it was also well edited, which really helped contribute to why it felt so breezy in its pacing and so strong in the and sort of letting the lines hit as well as letting the actors' physical performance. I thought the one of the female leads was really great in that sense as well. They both were. I believe there was two, but I might be confusing, and I'm sorry. But I thought the female leads were quite strong, both in terms of physical comedy and performance in terms of their lines. So I thought it was well done overall. I thought there was a good chemistry within the cast that I thought really helped give the piece a good sense of style and personality. And ultimately, it was an enjoyable piece because it was able to execute the idea in a pretty short amount of time. So I thought it was well done overall.
I think this was really great writing. I think it was really great acting, but it's so fun within the age of Knives Out and the Glass Onion to see these comedic thrillers come out and see how they run as well. I think they're really fun. I think they're a fun take on the genre. I think this was a fun take on the genre. And me personally, I think adding that comedic twist it requires a lot more writing skills. So I really want to commend you on that. I think it's the acting was really great. The timing was really great. The story itself was still really compelling and really thrilling. And you had all the pacing of the thriller with this fun narrative behind it. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this piece. I love this piece in this genre as a whole.
I really enjoyed it because you have kind of all of these classic moments. You have the boss that doesn't really care about anybody. You have this like big bad, kind of hitman type dude who had just gotten out of prison. You have the maid who's the one that did it. You have the assistant who is like unwittingly or being manipulated in all of this, and then you have like the maid's accomplice, which you find out is her dad, and also the PI. So I thought it was really fun because they like really kind of leaned into all of that, and just kind of like let it roll. I love when she's like, "It's under control," and the other guy's like, "This is not under control. What do you mean this is under control? There's a dead body here. That's not under control." And I think that's what I really liked because, they did like I said, they were leaning into this kind of very exaggerated, very heightened concept and idea.
I think the sort of detective sleuth genre has kind of been rekindled a bit thanks to Ryan Johnson, and this just does a great job at sort of turning that on its ear a little bit. Uh, Really, just good writing, good premise, good execution on it. Some good performances. Even the costumes were really great. Just a really strong shape of a film inside of 10 minutes. Yeah, there's some great fun moments in there. The pacing was really well thought out. I think too. It felt just right. Things ramped up and came down at a good clip.
It was very much a wacky and comedic short, and I really enjoyed the twist at the end. Usually, it revolves around the whole whodunit situation, but what I really enjoyed was the whole twist on the entire spin of the whole detective angle in and of itself. The fact that the detective himself was also in on it, and the whole, I guess, essential crime hadn't even happened yet, and everything just went bottoms up. I really like how it just took all these different twists and turns, and by the end of the film, like the entire movie is just on its head. I thought that was really creative, and I definitely enjoyed it.
A really funny detective mystery thriller style story. It almost feels like a game of Clue, but in a good way. It was really entertaining, and the comedic angle helped with some of the more dramatic aspects, making it more funny and goofy rather than horrifying, which is nice.
It was really funny. I thought it was, a good twist and turn whodunit thriller type, but it was also really funny, kind of like almost kind of like Ryan Johnson would do, like a Glass Onion, Knives Out type beat. Similar, kind of in that like kind of tone. I mean, where it's like a whodunit keeps you guessing, but then also it's kind of funny when she went to the safe and like put the code just on a sticky note just right there. That had me laughing. Yeah, it was really funny, really well done.